Hi friends, I don't know if it's morning or evening. It's been raining for days here. Welcome to our garden. Our dog is also here with us. Every mango tree, probably more than 95% of the mango trees that we have in our garden are the mangoes that we tried and we loved, which is both me, my wife and our dog. So mangoes that we loved a lot, and then we decided to go and buy a tree. We didn't buy 30 trees of one variety because someone else, some expert somewhere said that that mango is the best variety or it tastes exquisite. So it was all because we were tasting these mangoes from different places at different times, and we thought that okay, at every time from different places this mango really tastes good, and we decided to buy it. And one of such mango was a Julie mango, and the added benefit for this Julie mango was that it was dwarf, meaning it was compact, could be trained into a small tree, and we had a small area close to the river where we only wanted to plant dwarf compact trees. So Julie was such a tree, and this year Julie really surprised us, and it's the taste wise, because it was phenomenal. And one of our friends who came up north, Bart, he's another mango lover, he was like, your Julies are one of the best Julie. I have never had a Julie like this. And he said not because it's very spicy, it's because it's less spicy. What I think happened was that the spiciness and the sweetness is very well balanced in our Julies there, and it's kind of in an elevated area, so we don't irrigate, and it got the taste got really complex. So this is Julie, but today's video is about the family tree of Julie. I never knew that there are so many seedlings of Julie that are actually one of the popular top mango varieties these days in Florida. Here are other 4, but there are more, and there is one very good one missing. If you can guess, I'll tell it later at the end of the video who is that one missing and that I really love. It's not here. Direct seedling of Julie. One is Sophie Frey. Not many people know about this, but it was a Julie seedling. There's probably just 1 or 2 trees left of this variety. I got this variety. It does look like it's overripe, but when I was at Tropical Acres looking, there were different mangoes. I grabbed this one. There was only one available. Kind of, it's soft as well, because I have never tasted this, and I know many people love Carrie mango. Many people love Ugly Betty, which is a seedling of Carrie, and Carrie is a seedling of Sophie Frey. So not many people know about this mango, so I thought let's try it. It does have a small peak that Julie has, and it's kind of a child of Julie. So that is Sophie Frey. Another mango that kind of many people like, it's a newer variety, is Taralay. It also has a shape similar to Julie, but I have never had this mango Taralay, so it will be my first. No, I think I had last year. It was very mildly sweet. I thought that if it was just a bit sweeter, then it had this nice flavor coming up, but it wasn't. So, and many other places I read, people were telling that it is mildly sweet. It doesn't get high brix. Another is Juliet. So many people don't grow Julie, they grow Juliet because they think that Juliet is more productive and it has less of disease, so more disease resistance. It looks similar taste wise. People say Juliet is similar to Julie, but I find Julie a bit more complex with a more of coconutty flavor that Juliet doesn't have. But today we'll see how it tastes. This one looks like pretty ripe. This one is from our friend Bruce at Pompano. Our Juliet got knocked over by a Pew's royal palm that fell, so I just didn't graft it afterwards. I think if I like this, probably it will be another. I'll give it a thought. This is Super Julie from our own tree, so I think this is the latest one from Julie seedling that has been released. It looks very nice. I think it's one of the most beautiful of the Julie seedlings. And there is one more left that I will tell you at the end of the video, who is another seedling of Julie that caught my attention last year, and it It's a very good one. I won't be eating Julie today because it's not ready. It has the nice blast coming up, so it came up pretty well from the tree. It's a bit soft as well, but I think I will give it 1 or 2 more days because this color is still hard green. I want to change the color a little bit, and it doesn't go bad. In my experience, I heard somewhere Julie has a very narrow window, but I think it has just gotten better for me if I keep on the counter. Hasn't gotten bad. Well, Super Julie has a narrow window, and it does get bad if you let it go after if it's fully ripe. After 1 day, 2 days, starts to get very soft, squishy, similar to ugly berry. And the flavor also will be a bit more fermenty, more salty. It won't be a good one. So first one I want to really try is the Sophie Frey. It's the mother of Cari mango. It's very soft, so I don't know if I will get the big flavor. I may need to suck the juice out of this. Nice smell. Yeah, it does have Cari. It has sweet, it has Cari, and it also has spiciness close to skin, similar to Indian mangoes. It's like Sophie Frey is a combination of mild Indian type of mango and the Jamaican West Indian flavor of mango. But it's a good one. Not very complex. I'm sure it went over a little bit overripe, but I'm just talking about sometimes I talk about a flavor, I kind of take the flavor to where it could be when it is less ripe, and it certainly has that flavor profile. Sophie Frey. Yeah, it's quite spicy, close to the skin. So I have that resinous smell by the skin. Closer to the skin, completely tastes like a different mango profile. If you ask me if I have tasted anything like this, yes, in some Indian mangoes last year, almost tastes like it's not a mango when you go close to the skin. Almost tastes like a different fruit flavor here, but very spicy. If you like spicy mangoes, you'll certainly love Sophie Frey. Now the next one is Taralay. Taralay mango looks very nice from outside. Yellow, no disease, a little bit of pinkish blush up here. It's not soft, not that soft. See yellow inside actually. See what I smell. That's strange. Could be different, but I do smell a Southeast Asian. I don't taste Cari, I don't taste ugly berry, I don't taste Julie. I actually taste more of Southeast Asian mangoes. Closer to the skin, there is a certain tartness, certain zing to it. I think if you like sweet tart, you will like Taralay. It's not as intense as sweet tart, but it's going towards the similar flavor profile as sweet tart. And this year the sweetness is certainly better. So strange, how can Julie seedling be like this? It's floral and honey like the Southeast Asian mangoes. I cannot imagine this is a Julie seedling. Maybe I'm wrong. I have to go back and check. I thought it was a Julie seedling because it doesn't have anything of Cari, Julie, Sophie Frey. They all have similar thing going on. But this one is closer to Venus, closer to Namdak Mai, closer to sweet tart. That flavor profile, not bad. I'm slowly finding myself not so much a hardcore fan of the Southeast Asian flavors. I still find myself rooting for the classic flavor or the Indian spicy flavor. So Taralay for me probably wouldn't come up there with other mangoes that I really love. But again, for those who are going for, they're crawling over the glass for sweet tart, I think Taralay will be in their top 5. Well, I just checked when we were doing the video, and Mango Wikipedia says that yes, it is a Julie seedling, the Taralay. But I have a strong feeling it could be a seedling of a mango that's hybrid of Southeast Asian flavor profile. Like, let's say Fairchild is similar mango, and it could well be a seedling of Fairchild mango. And sometimes people have been wrong about seedlings. Like Carrie was thought to be a Julie seedling in the beginning, and later they found out that it was a seedling of Sophie Frey. So Taralay could be a seedling of Fairchild. Just putting in there. There might be someone listening. Another is Juliet, and Juliet for sure I know is a Julie seedlings. I have had Juliets before. I hope this one is at its peak. It's nice and orange inside, so very good. Yeah, it does have, I can already smell the similar smell of Carrie, Ugly Betty. This one tastes similar to Julie. It has a coconut aftertaste, it's sweet, it's juicy. Yeah, this Juliet tastes similar to our Julie. Juliet's from last year's were kind of washed out taste, and some were even tasting like carrot. And the carroty flavor is not our flavors to have in the mango. We kind of feel like it's something went wrong when there's a carroty flavor. So we thought that Juliet would not come up to mark with even Julie or Carrie, but it seems like this one is really this is a good one. Very interesting. Sophie Frey had a combo taste. It's really interesting taste that started with Carrie-like flavor in the beginning, and when you went deeper, closer to the skin, it had this spicy taste, like real like some Indian spicy taste going in. Taralay had a completely Southeast Asian flavor, floral, honey-like, and Juliet again brought us back to the memories of eating Julie mango, the best Julie mangoes. So I think we are left with Super Julie, which we have had many times. But again, it could be different because the last ones we had were before the rains, before the heat. So maybe this heat and the rains changed its it's more spicy, but it's less of the carry, more of the spicy flavor. It's like it's neither Carrie nor Ugly Betty nor Julie. It's somewhere like at least as if it's like pulling a little bit of taste from each of them. Very good tasting mango. Consistently we have had some fibers close to the skin. Close to Carrie, close to Ugly Betty. The closest I can get with Super Julie is a good tasting Ugly Betty. Hopefully next year we will have some Ugly Betties from our own garden and can compare the two. So in all those that we had today, I think I really like Juliet. when Juliet is at its peak flavor, it kind of is tasting like Julie, and both Julie and Juliet's are good. I don't know Julie grown in different places, but we are very close to the ocean. We are 2 miles from the ocean. Our Julie flowered and fruited a lot. It's just 2 years in the ground, or maybe even 1 year. I don't know. It's probably 1 year in the ground and fruited a lot. And I think we are very satisfied with Julie, and the taste also is superb for some reason. I can't choose between Julie and Juliet right now. I think our Julie is small and productive, and Juliet is not as small of a tree. It kind of has a good vigor, and it's not a compact tree either. So I think I'm happy with Julie. If Julie's continue to taste like Juliet, I'm only keeping Julie. And Super Julie is a bit different. It reminds us of Ugly Berry. Our Ugly Berries are not productive, so another plus point for us. Not impressed that much with Taralay, not because Taralay is not a good tasting mango. It's just if I have Sweet Tart, I have Venus. Venuses were very good tasting this year for us, and I have Namdak Mai, Mahasanok. I just don't need any extra mango that would taste in similar flavor profile. And what am I missing? The last mango that I was telling, another seedling of Julie that's gaining popularity, and I think it's for us, as I'm seeing it, it will be a later season. I went and checked at the mango, and it is still hard. The stalk looks green. I even thought maybe I can bend and bring it here for you guys. No, it didn't want to, and I think probably it will be close to honey kiss in ripening, or maybe later honey kiss. So it's not honey kiss. I'm talking about a different mango. It's called Little Gem. And Little Gem was very nice tasting. It had this spiciness and its sweetness. Hard to tell. Carry plus Julie was what we thought last year, like carry plus some Indian spicy, some Julie-like flavor. So another complex tasting mango for late season. A very good disease-resistant variety, compact grower as well. So that's Little Gem. Hope you enjoyed the Julie family tree. We enjoyed as well. And if you have any more Julie children that you love and we missed it here, let us know, because it looks like we like this flavor group and we want to have more of this kind of mangoes in our garden. Thank you very much, and like and subscribe. Thank you.